Hello students, welcome to Daily English Homework. Let's take a look at the homework. It says, edit the paragraph. This is the paragraph. You have to edit it. You have to fix it. So what we're going to focus on in this video, fix the spacing and punctuation mistakes. So we're only going to focus on the spacing, and I'm going to talk about what that is, and the punctuation. And I'm going to talk about which punctuation we should be focusing on. So this will be your homework. You have to copy this. There's a copy in the description. Put it in your editing program, MS Word, Google Docs, fix it up, and then post it again in the comments section of this video, and I will check it. But before you fix it, please watch this video so you know how to fix it. This is a great video to help you with spacing and punctuation. A lot of students are still making mistakes with spacing and punctuation, and I think a lot of students think spacing and punctuation is not important. It is very important. It is so important, I'm making this video. All right, let's take a look. Punctuation and spacing. Now, I'm not going to look at all punctuation. I'm just going to focus on these four punctuation marks. So the first one is a period or a full stop. So I'm going to focus on that. This is a comma. I'm going to focus on that. Question mark and exclamation mark. Just these four, okay? Punctuation includes a lot more punctuation marks. I'll do those in another video, but let's just stick to the basics in this video. So we're just going to focus on a period, comma, question mark, and exclamation mark. All right, here are some rules we need to follow. You cannot use two punctuation marks at the same time. So what that means is you have to choose one of these. You cannot write a question mark with a period like that. That's two at the same time. No, either choose the question mark or the period, not both. There is no space before the punctuation mark. So this is the punctuation mark. Before it, there is never a space. So that means there's always a word punctuation mark. There's not word space punctuation mark. And I will show you in a few moments when we look at a paragraph how to fix that. There is a space after the punctuation mark. So you can see I put the period. Here is a space. Comma, here is a space, question mark, here's a space. I never put it after the punctuation. You never start the new word. There must be some sort of space there, okay? And another thing we're going to look at, do not link every sentence with a comma. A lot of you are linking sentences with a comma. Now, in some cases that's possible, but for the most part, a lot of you are doing it incorrectly, and we're going to talk about that too. And just a quick note on word spacing. There is one space between each word. So you can see in my sentence here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. Between each word, there is one space. There's not two spaces. There's not three spaces. There is only one space. All right, let's look at our example paragraph. Let's fix it up together so you'll have a better understanding of how to do your homework. Now it says, I'm John, comma, I'm in your class, period, or full stop. Okay, there's a problem here. I'm John, I'm in your class. This is connected by a comma, but this is actually two sentences. I'm John, I'm in your class. Okay, we have our subject here, I. Beaver, I am John, that's a sentence. And this is another sentence. So I would break that into two sentences, not link it with a comma. Commas are good if you have If you have conjunctions like but or and, or if you have an if statement, you have something connecting two clauses, two ideas. But if you just have two sentences, try not to use a period, or try not to use a comma, use a period. I'm John, I'm in your class. Okay, and then we have a problem here. So there is our punctuation, our period. There is no space before the punctuation mark. So we have a space here. There is no space there. We have to get rid of that space. Same as here, same as here. And then there is a space after. So we have one space. Let's check it. One. All right. I'm John. I'm in your class. I want to introduce myself to you. Okay. First, comma. Good. I turned 20 this year. Big problem. We have a space before the punctuation mark. We have to get rid of the space. First, I turned 20 this year. I am a real people person. All right. There's a problem right here. We have too many spaces. Remember, after word, there is one space. But here, I can see there are two spaces. We have to get rid of that. Check that. Okay, one space. All right, first I turned 20 this year. I am a real people person. Again, this comma... First, I turned 20 this year. That is a sentence. That is a sentence with an idea, a full sentence, period. I am a real people person. Okay, that is another sentence, a new sentence. Don't link them with commas. So I like to meet people. Okay, too much space. So let's make sure there's only, there was 3 spaces there. Let's make sure there's only one space. From now on, here is our punctuation mark, and we cannot have a space before it. From now on, I will introduce my hobby. I like watching movies. Okay, right here I can see there's 2 spaces. Only one space. Let's check it. Yep, one space. I like watching movies, exclamation mark, period. Okay, so again, you cannot use 2 punctuation marks of these 4 at the same time. So this doesn't work. You have to choose one. And let's just use the punctuation or the exclamation mark there. I like watching movies. Do you like movies? Oh, again, you have to choose one. This is a question. It must be a question mark. Do you like movies? I am glad if you like movies too. Okay, right here, there's a space. We cannot have it. Also, what's happening here? Okay, punctuation here. We need a space after. Okay, so get that comma close to the also. Make sure there's a space after. Also, I really enjoy listening to electronic music. Okay. That is how you fix a paragraph with spacing and punctuation spacing and proper punctuation. So let's go back. Your job is to edit this paragraph. I'll put a copy below. Fix up you only have to worry about spacing and punctuation. Fix it up. Post it in the comments, and no excuses. So many students, I check their homework and I can see spacing problems, and I say, you have a spacing problem, and they say, oh, when I copy from my program to YouTube, it adds a space. So my copy paste adds spaces. Now fix it. There's no excuses. YouTube adds spaces. No, I do not accept any excuse. If there's a space, an extra space, your homework is wrong every time. All right, that's your homework. You can do it. This will make you a better writer. So please take time to edit this correctly, post it. I will check it, and let me know what you think in the WhatsApp group. Join the WhatsApp group, and please do your homework well. Good luck.